Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Mark is not soulless and detached from humanity. Actually, that pretty well describes me.
Tristan's life is a circus, but that won't interfere with the podcast.
Gabby's not that desperate.
Francie is a little bit desperate, but she isn't very good at crafts. She sure tries, though.
Welcome to Flights, established in 1862. This bar has been in the family for generations. Come and join us for a frosted beverage, a slice of history, and the best goddamn blueberry pie you've ever had in your entire life. Welcome to Flights. Welcome to Chance Die. I'm Jessica, the storyteller.
Hi, I'm Mark. I play Reevus.
No relation to Mr. McCoy?
No relation. I just realized that I sounded really dour when I said that,
Yeah.
so I wanted to end on a high note. Next.
Reevus.
I am Tristan, and I play Will.
Hallo, guten Tag. Ich heißt Gabby.
Don't even try.
Und ich spiele
Haven't you
Roisin.
spoke German for like 5 years?
Ick. End on ick.
I got nervous.
Okay. Hi, guys. I'm Francie. I play Kestral.
What a energy to start with.
This is an energy for sure.
Well, Mark started speaking Spanish. You can't speak in Deutsch.
Yeah, we cut when he spoke in Spanish, so they don't know
For
what the fuck
good
you're talking
reason.
Racist.
Yeah, because Mark was doing a weird accent with his.
I was just trying to be accurate.
He was saying
And then I got
offensive things.
self-conscious.
God, I was trying to be accurate.
Not everyone takes so naturally to a foreign language as you do to German, Gabby.
It feels like it's in your blood.
Yes, because Germans are the best.
They've never caused a single issue.
No, their history
All right,
is
you
rich.
see that we're continuing our trend of alienating some group of people. Jessica,
Because
can
they
we get on
deserve
with
to
the
be
show?
alienated.
All right, so where we left off, you were still in Fox Ridge Beach. We're going to go ahead and cut to the nighttime so that you can break into the antique store.
I'm breaking in.
Gonna break in. Okay, so montage, hanging out, being rascals, having fun until the
Is
sun goes
Flights
down.
still open?
Flights is still open, yes. Flights is open quite late, as she said.
Okay.
Or he said, I guess.
Is Flights the place that we had lunch or that we
Yeah.
didn't
never
dine and
ate
then dashed?
there.
Yeah.
Where we got drawn? Yeah.
Yep. All right, so how do you gear up? How do you go about this? Walk me through it.
I strap on my 2 throwing axes that are now mine.
And I strap on my strap on.
I
Everyone knows those kill vampires. It's a particular type of impaling.
Silver.
Reevus straps
Call me
on his
Vlad.
iron underwear.
iron underwear.
And I grab I have my usual little bag of things, and I'm ready to break in.
I grab rope.
That's a season one
apparently
callback.
we have to fucking announce it.
Yes,
I get in the
whole
car and I
point.
go back to get... No, Tristan.
No,
stay
you gotta
here.
All right. I don't know. Break in shit.
Okay, so great. Who are you bringing with you? Are all 4 of you going? Are you bringing?
Oh,
Cecilia and
yeah.
Cody?
We all
Yeah,
need
this
to be
is
here
gonna
for
be
this.
comical,
I'm
Jessica.
going.
What? So is Cecilia going?
No.
I think just us 4.
No,
I don't think
that's-
we need the cop either.
No, no, we don't need the cop, definitely. Yeah, Roisin's gonna grab her new gun and she's gonna try to do like because she doesn't know how to check if it's loaded or not, but she's going to do like spinny things like how they do in the Western.
Oh, God.
She's like practicing. No one's watching.
It
No
goes
one's
like,
watching.
like if it had bullets in it.
She's
Everyone
going,
would be dead.
pew, pew, and then she does the obligatory, "You're looking at me."
Are you looking at me? All right. So you hop into the truck and you get ready to go to break into the antique store.
Yes.
Da-da-da!
I want to pull up. We're going to probably park on the other side of like the open park area, kind
Okay.
of, and then just walk up on our own, I think.
Yeah, we don't want to be too close in case they try to catch us.
Yeah, so the town is pretty dead now that you do see some lights on at Flight. But other than that, the town is very, very dead this late at night. I'm assuming you're going like around 11 or 12. Is that?
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Roll me a Dex larceny check to break in.
Wait, larceny?
It would be larceny.
Can I just be stealthy?
If you are all trying to be stealthy, you all need to roll Dex and stealth. But whoever is actually breaking in rolls Dex and larceny.
Is this the part where if we're rolling a chance dice, we have to announce that we're rolling a chance die?
Yeah.
I'm rolling a chance die.
Woo, chance die.
Oh, fuck.
Nope.
2 successes for me.
0 from Reevus.
3. And I was rolling for breaking in.
Oh, I got a 5.
Jesus.
Holy shit. Roisin vanishes from sight and Reevus burps.
Reevus drops his tomahawk while he's trying to strap it on.
There is no fucking tomahawk.
Tom Hanks, tomahawk. Tom Hanks, tomahawk.
I say some profanity under my breath while I pick up Tom Hanks.
Okay, so Kestral, you got 3.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. So you managed to break in pretty easily. The door creaks open ominously as the dust kind of falls from it a little bit. Do you walk in? I guess I shouldn't
Yeah.
assume. Okay. As you walk in, it smells very much of kind of dust and mildew and old antiques. There are some dilapidated, broken dolls kind of sitting on the front counter by where you're walking in. There's an old cash register covered in cobwebs. And it's very hard to see in here. It's quite dark.
Ephemeral sight. Go.
Everyone's like, go. There's a lot of emotional resonance, you would say, here. There's definitely a lot of rich history. The spirit world is the link between worlds is a little thin here. So you can easily see that there's definitely some shit that went down here in the past.
On the floor, does it look like anyone else has been in here, like disturbed the dust?
Why don't you roll a perception check?
Or you could just tell me because I asked.
No.
I got no successes.
Me neither.
Oh, fuck.
You walk in and you make a mess and you're like, oh, I should have checked the floors.
Can I do investigation to the shiniest thing in the room?
Yeah.
What, Mark?
I got three successes.
To check the floor?
Just to generally have a look around.
Okay. You notice, let me see what Gabby rolls. And then
Just one.
just one. So Roisin notices a kind of a gleaming light, like a shining light in the back. And it's a large antique mirror. This is not covered in dust or cobwebs.
She's
weirdly.
going straight to that.
Oh, fuck.
That's what you notice as well, Reevus. That mirror in the back is the only thing that doesn't seem to be covered in webs or dust or the like. It is a very nice, it looks like it's made of rosewood or some kind of really, really lovely wood. And the wood has been polished and gleaming. It's this large, like oval mirror, and the mirror is showing exactly what's on the other side. So it's not like you don't see a portal to another world or anything like that. You see the antique store covered in dust. Everything else, for the most part, pretty mundane.
What's its vibe through my spooky eyes?
You sense an emotional resonance of despair around the mirror.
Yeah, Roisin goes to it and she wants to like start like touching the edges gently, like just taking it in, especially like the ornateness, and then
Yeah.
she's gonna be like looking at herself in the mirror, like checking to see how she's looking.
You look fabulous. Of course.
Swag.
Of course.
Can I walk up next to Roisin while she's doing this? I mean, yeah, I said Roisin. Yeah. Roisin, I just wanted to say that your nose looks fine. There's nothing to see there.
I knew this, Reevus, but thank you. It means a lot to, coming from another person.
All right.
What do you think of this mirror?
It's giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Really? I think it's quite lovely, and honestly, I think it would look very nice in my roommate and I's room.
You have a roommate?
Oh, yeah, I kind of moved in my stuff into Blush's room.
Oh, I didn't know the two of you were... That's great. That's great. I'm happy for you.
Oh, he doesn't know yet.
I'm a little less happy and a little more fearful.
As you are looking around kind of away from these two, you start to hear like a little like skittering sound, scratching, skittering.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
The skittering sounds grow louder. And they seem to be all around you.
Uh-oh.
Does anyone else hear it?
No, just you for now. They're talking.
Hey, Kestral.
The walls are full of mice.
Sorry, what?
They're in the walls. Wait.
And as she says that, there's this horrible, like, shrieking squeak. And then just from the walls erupt these waves of rats around your feet.
I immediately try to get,
Yeah.
Shit.
So what do?
I get on top of a table.
Okay.
I was going to say I pick her up.
Oh, okay. You can pick me up to put me on a table.
Perfect.
Compromise.
Can we do that in character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here, I got you. I grab her by the waist and plop her up on a table.
hurry. And she's like reaching out her hands to get you on top too.
Okay, I hobble up there.
Okay, dust kind of goes flying as you both scramble on top of the table. What do you two do? Kestrel, they are at your feet.
Yeah, I am going to, when I use ephemeral flesh,
Yes.
because I can interact with the spirit world, can the living world still interact, or does my body disappear?
Nope. You still interact.
Still interacts?
Yep.
Son of a gun. I am going to, I guess, jump up on the closest thing to me if there is anything.
Yes, there is an antique count. Like it has glass cases on it with little figurines.
Yeah.
So you jump up.
I'm knocking some of them down.
Crash as you hear this skittering and horrible squeaking sound with these sharp teeth little rats with beady red eyes. You hear the crash of these figurines falling to the ground. Will.
I think with Will's luck, he jumps onto a rocking chair and almost falls off. And I go, Kestral, how did you hear these?
They chittered in the wall. What do you mean how?
How many of them does there look to be? Do they still look like they're pouring out?
At least 5.
Hundreds pouring out of these walls. And then you hear and a shadowy figure comes out from one of the corners that you didn't see, like where it leads. And they do this very strange tittering sound. And then all of the rats freeze and not move and stare at this figure and wait. In the cracked light pouring through the dusty front window, you see a hazy kind of figure that's hunched over, incredibly slender, with long fingers that end in points. And there's a balding kind of head with scraggly, horrible remnants of hair that just patchwork its skull. And it looks up at you with a long hooked nose and these rat-like red beady eyes. And it kind of takes you in for a second and looks at you expectantly.
I think we found another one.
Hello, rat man.
I'm going to throw up. It's
Hello?
disgusting.
How are you?
I like your rats.
Thank you. What brings you here?
Oh, well, we're actually traveling with a circus, and we saw this old place, and no one was coming in here, so we thought we'd go take a look ourselves.
So you break in.
Well, we didn't really break anything to get in here, but...
He hisses.
I'm sorry.
They hiss, I suppose. You don't know their gender yet.
I'm sorry. We were under the impression that this place was abandoned. She's like gagging from all the rats.
He hisses right at you and spit goes like flying. Oh my God, Reevus.
I stand between her and him. Them.
He does a strange, complicated, like teeth in a pattern, and the rats all kind of circle around each of you like they're marching.
Can I roll a cult for this?
Mm-hmm. Occult intelligence, absolutely.
I have that too. Do you mind if I...
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been here?
1 success.
1? You
Oh.
wouldn't know.
Okay. 3.
You would know. Nosferatu have an ability section called animalism, and they can control animals, some of them.
Oh, so it is a Nosferatu.
Well,
It is.
shit.
Why would I answer any of your questions?
I thought we were making friendly conversation.
We're not trying to be
broke
malicious.
into our home.
Are we?
He gestures around to all the rats.
Yes, it is their home. It is rat home. It's a rat home.
If it makes you feel any better, we're not trying to be malicious.
We did not know that anybody lived here, and we are very sorry to intrude.
What are you?
Kestral.
Part of the circus.
He stops and his head like tilts in a very animalistic way, and he chitters his teeth again, and then he tilts the other direction. Temptation?
We really should not be telling him this.
We definitely shouldn't, but Will's not going to stop. Yeah.
Will, that's enough.
Well, but he asked.
Will, that's enough.
Temptation circus. And he seems to be lost in his own thoughts and not really registering you anymore.
Okay. There's rats on the floor. Are they like covering the entire floor all the way to the exit?
Right now they are, so they were, and right now each of your locations just has a mass of rats circling constantly.
Roisin wants to turn to the mirror by her.
Mm-hmm.
Reevus, I'm going to try something that I saw in a movie once.
Okay.
Magic mirror on the wall. Please help us all.
Are you all stupid?
Just her.
I'm trying to help us. What are you trying to do?
Guarding you for some reason.
What are you trying to do here?
Back out slowly.
I'm going to be honest. I wasn't really trying to do anything. Sometimes I do things that they tell me not to do.
I'll need to take you to her now.
We're going to the mothership.
I'm going to take you to her.
Wait, first, all of us?
Yes.
Is there any way that we can just leave quietly and pretend this didn't happen?
No.
Like not even the slightest chance.
No. And he is going to do a weird high-pitched squeak, and the rats start climbing up your
Okay, we'll go to her.
safe havens.
Do we want to try? Are we going with this? Or do we want to try to escape?
You don't get to talk about this out of character.
Yeah.
You need to make a
No.
decision
We need to
out of
stop
character.
doing that. We do that way too often.
Oh, okay.
Well, I say we go to her. I'll step on the ground. Can the rats just maybe not? I don't want to hurt them.
You must be covered. And
What?
he titters again, and all the rats start climbing up until they're covering your face.
Will, why did you have to say your name?
Interesting.
So you can't see.
Just Will?
if you guys don't start climbing down off of your safe havens, then the rats will start climbing up them and
I'll
cover you.
climb down.
Oh God.
It's almost like a sea of black misshapen fur and red beady eyes that swarm you en masse like an ocean of vermin. Eventually they will cover you unless you do something.
Do you allow it, Roisin?
Okay, so they're gonna cover us if we don't step down?
Yes.
Yeah, so she steps down as soon as she learns this information.
Okay. I'll follow.
But she's on her tippy toes.
They will climb up you until they're covering your face.
That is
Even if I'm on my
disgusting.
tippy toes?
Yep.
Even if
They're
Flat.
not, the second that you start resisting, you feel little claws and bites. But if you don't resist, it just feels like horrible little rats climbing up of your body.
Yeah, I'm not resisting this.
Okay.
Leave it unresist.
Yeah, Will's just panicking.
Okay.
What happens to these rats as they climb on his bare flesh on his face?
Yeah, on my face.
Oh, you're right.
That's what I was like
It is
looking at you
their
for.
flesh. I think the rats would start to scream.
Interesting. Can you make that? Can you give us an audio clip?
Oh, yeah, great. Okay, let me see the role of my career. Here we go.
About sounded what I thought it would.
So the rats will not touch your bare skin. It takes a second, so they can kind of skitter up your neck and have no real consequence.
Yeah, because it's like a high collared shirt.
Yes.
Yeah.
But on your face, yeah. So I think then the figure is going to titter and have like a conversation with the rats in front of you.
Okay.
Like the rats will squeak and titter and he squeaks and titters in return. And then he hisses and you hear like a rip. And then like a hood is basically a makeshift misshapen hood is thrust over your head.
Okay.
And then the rats climb on top of your head.
For sure.
Yeah. So they do move. They move a lot. They're not just planted. It's like constantly swarming.
Do we feel like we're going down? Do we feel a sense of direction at all?
You will. So he starts making, it sounds authoritative, and you realize quickly he's giving them directions because these rats are like, the rats at your feet are taking you like a swept current downstairs. So after the first like stumble down the stairs, he'll finally start communicating with you like stairs and such.
Okay.
It is going to be almost impossible for you to figure out where you're going. You know, you go down some stairs and then you smell that like earthy underground mildewy smell and things get drastically cooler.
Okay.
But would you like to guess how many dots in survival I have to roll to memorize this route?
How many?
0.
You are free to try. It is going to be a very difficult TD.
What would be the role to memorize?
Survival and probably wits.
Can I argue intelligence?
Yeah, can I argue that?
No, because this isn't.
Fuck.
This is very much in the moment, not a studied thing.
Yeah, I got 2 9s. That's 2 successes.
I got one
I
success.
got 2 successes out of 3.
Oh, that's not
I got
bad.
1 out of 2.
Okay. So you don't know the exact path, but you can tell that you are in underground like caverns of some sort, like rough-hewn caverns. You can piece together based on what you heard that these are smuggler caverns that like interlock through different places around the town. There are different paths. So as you're like, you have your hands out on these walls, right? Because you can't see. You can feel that there are other paths that he's not leading you down. So this is quite a network of underground tunnels here. Make sense?
Uh-huh.
Occasionally when you walk, there will be wet splatters of your feet. So one of these definitely leads close to the ocean. You've
We're
got
able
that
to-
salty smell.
Touch the walls, right?
Yes.
And they feel like rock, right?
Yes.
Will's gonna like
Or dirt or
Using-
depending on where you are.
as he's moving, trying to scrape his hand, like his left hand. Oh, no, he has his gloves on. Fuck. Never mind.
It's okay. I was actually thinking the exact same thing.
Like trying to leave a blood
Yeah, well,
trail.
I was going to say, will you let me steal that idea, even though you said it first?
Go for it.
If you were planning on doing it.
I can promise you I was. I was
Okay.
trying to make some scrapes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Are you trying to do it without him noticing?
Yeah.
Then that is a stealth dex check.
Yeah. Well.
Oh, is that a chance die?
Yes.
Oh, yikes. Oh,
A 1.
It's a 1.
Yeah, and he definitely saw. So he like stops abruptly, and I'm gonna say Kestral was the closest to the front.
Okay.
He stops abruptly, and Kestral kind of runs into him a little bit, and the rats hiss. And then he does this horrifying hiss screech sound that makes the back of your neck stand on end. And then you feel this like horrible clawing biting on your head. And he's going to storm up to you and knock you out.
You mean he's going to try to knock me out?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean.
Go for it.
So you're going to roll stamina and what to stay conscious. You could try for survival maybe.
Well,
Medicine.
interesting. I thought he had to fill up my hit point die with bashing to knock me out.
Oh, he's just trying to hit you in the head and you can't see. So,
I am blind.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's more what I was. I mean, if you want, I can take all your health down with these rats.
Yeah, I think she's trying to do us a
I'm
favor.
trying to be nice.
Yeah. So can I just go ahead and roll my stamina and composure?
Composure? No.
Resolve?
Athletics.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. One.
I also got 1. So we'll compromise by saying you're only out for a little bit.
Okay.
And these rats are just going to take you flat on your back and just move you.
Message received.
We did hear Reevus. Okay. Guys?
This is not our time anymore. It is rat time.
It's rat time.
Eventually, some significant amount of time goes by. Rats are not quick things all the time. They have bursts of quick. So it takes some time, but eventually the smell of the sea grows stronger and things kind of open up to sound. You hear the echoing of the waves and you hear like the acoustics of a cavern that has high ceilings around you. And there's another like sound, and then all of the rats finally get off of you.
Mr. Ratman, I should let you know, I'm a little scared of the ocean.
I'm scared of ignorance, and I still brought her. He gestures to Roisin.
You are very brave.
What I do? I just got assaulted by rats.
My prince, he says, and he does this very lavish bow that on his horrible misshapen figure seems rather macabre.
Can I see now?
Yes, you can.
Oh, I thought that there was
It takes a second for your eyes to adjust. It is incredibly dark in here. There's only some like serious old school flickering torches. It looks like you're in an old horror movie.
Wonderful.
And at this like weird carved rock, it almost looks like a pedestal or a small stage or something. There's this rough hewn stone chair or throne if you were hyperbolic. And on it is sitting a woman who looks rather tiny. She is probably about 4'10", maybe. And you can't see much of her face. She is absolutely wearing a mask. And she's wearing those mouse ears that you get from a theme park.
Yeah, that kind of look like Steamboat Willie.
Yeah, like Steamboat Willie ears.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. But maybe a little later, but it's hard to say.
Yeah. That is true, that is in
public
that's
domain.
perfect.
Mark, you're proud of me.
She's got a plastic mask over her face, so you can't really see. The skin on her arms, however, is gray and mottled and lumpy. And she just kind of looks out over you without saying anything. And then she says, Neil, who did you bring me?
Neil.
Neil is the rat man. That makes sense.
Neil.
And Neil says, they're from temptation, my prince. And she giggles. This high-pitched, eerie... Why are you here?
Hello, Your Majesty. Prince. I don't know, purely accident. We are from the circus and we are here to perform and we entered the wrong abandoned building.
Very wrong. Very.
That's my bad.
Oh, is that it?
Well, we're performing a show.
A show? I love shows. Can I see it?
Well, we're going to be performing in 2 days.
Oh, no, we don't go up there. Can you perform here?
What is our payment for this show?
Not the question I would have asked.
What a gross question Roisin
about
would have asked.
Your life and all of your limbs.
I like this. Do you guys?
I do like that payment. I do like when people let me have my limbs.
It's amazing. It's the most we've ever gotten.
Could we possibly look into maybe adding that I get to go back to my mom?
You have a mom?
I think not technically, but
Everyone has a mom.
hypothetically, yes.
Yeah.
You all smell so strange.
What do we... Roisin always says I smell. What do we smell like?
You smell like... She takes a deep inhale. You smell like other. You smell like unnatural. She sticks her head to the side, much in the same way that Neil did, animalistically. You smell like threat.
I'm not a threat. Are you a threat, Kestral?
No, I have not been a threat in many of my... No.
Yeah, what Reevus, Will, you guys aren't threats, are you?
Oh, I think I might do a threateningly good strongman demonstration for you here, if you like.
Yes, a show! Shall we get the clan out here, Neil?
I'm gonna throw up.
Oh, God. There are more of them.
Yeah, of course there is.
This is just to be one fucking good show.
Guys, I don't have an act.
You're the...
Yeah, the ringmaster. All right. Fuck.
Yep.
In character, you guys need to react and figure out what you're going to do.
But wouldn't you want the show all for yourself?
We've never done it before. You'd be the first.
Oh, but I hate keeping things from my loyal subjects.
Oh, but that is so kind of you as a leader.
How many?
And as she opens her mouth, Neil says, my prince, I wouldn't give away tactical information.
Oh, well, I was just trying to compare your
And Minnie
size.
says, and Minnie says, I wasn't. Oh, were you tricking me?
No.
No, I can attest
What
to Will.
the
He just says stuff sometimes. It has no... he doesn't. It's empty words.
Vil is not smart enough to trick.
Yes.
No, I was wanting to see if your sizes compared to the sizes we performed for before.
Well, no. Now I'm in a bad mood. Oh, Will, I'm gonna fucking kill you myself.
I'm sorry. What can we do to help?
I want to see a show.
We can give you a show, right, Will?
Yeah.
We can do a show, yeah.
All right.
A show.
We're gonna need some locks. I had some rope. They might have taken it away from me.
You did bring rope.
My fucking God.
We're gonna
Finally,
need. Do
the
you have
rope is
anything super heavy? And we're gonna need. Can we get near the top of the cavern?
Why?
Well, one of our performers does a bunch of aerial stuff.
I'll tell you what. I will give you 15 minutes to set up. I'm gonna go get changed for the show.
All right.
That is perfect, yes. That's so much time, yes.
Neil, stay here and watch them, okay? And she leaves. There's a little opening in the cavern behind the chair.
See you soon. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're royally fucked.
Neil, have your rats ever wanted to perform in a circus? If I ask if they want, they don't have to. I would never.
I think that would be fine.
Circus rats.
Right.
Circus
Okay.
rats.
So I remember what I did last time. This time feels a lot more dangerous. Okay, so we're gonna. I think our first act should be you lifting up a table or something where we see that Roisin is bound to maybe.
I'm tied to a table.
Well, yeah. Neil, you can
Yeah, we
absolutely stay and watch
present
us.
you
Can
as
we
a
like
meal.
form our own huddle to also surprise you with our show?
Yes, I suppose.
Okay, he's gonna groove them really close together.
Okay, but they're taking us to the top of the cavern, so we have an exit.
No, we don't. Right? This cavern.
Oh, there's a ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it's taking us to like.
No,
the
this is like a
opening.
giant open chamber.
Yep.
Pretty much. With I'm assuming we can see the ocean.
You cannot in here,
Okay.
Just hear it.
but you hear it, so you know it's really close.
And well, after you do your act, we could try to get you to maybe look for a way out. I don't know.
I don't like sneaking around here with an unknown amount of those ugly vampires.
So we just want to rely on them to get us out?
No, I'm just saying that you want me to go snooping around after my show.
How many exits out of this room are there? There's the one that we came through.
Yes, and then there's hers,
Then there's her.
and that's it.
Gotcha.
Then what we could do is, man, I don't know how much locks they have, but we could also lock one of them up and be like, all right, look at how our Roisin does it versus, can you guys?
You're trying to take a hostage?
No, I was merely thinking for the theatrical show of showing off how good Roisin
Oh, for the
was.
actual show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I've kind of, now that you've shot down my other idea, just gone to, we got to make this a good enough show to live.
Yeah, survival is the first thing.
Can you describe the throne that she's sitting on?
Yeah, it's rough stone. It's not really much of a throne, but you can see someone was throne inspired to sit there. But it's pretty. I mean, I don't know if you'd know it was freshly carved, but it's not like an old throne.
Well, is it part of the floor?
No.
Perfect.
Oh, God. Okay.
Lift up the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with her on it. Yeah.
All right. So I think to especially utilize your strength, you could have you lifting up the axe. And then I know we haven't done this before, Kestral, but how would you feel about as Reevus throws you in the air, you just doing acrobatic tricks?
That sounds okay.
Okay. I'll try to do my announcing good, but if she's bringing everyone,
Well, if she is bringing everyone, I might have a better chance of snooping.
okay, yes, I remember I said that, but then I also remember what Reevus, why did you get hit?
Because I was trying to leave a trail of breadcrumbs so we could get our way out of here.
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs.
Breadcrumbs so we could get our way out of here later, and I got caught.
Right. So if he saw you do that, I'm afraid they'll find you, and then it's just a death sentence for us. So maybe we can make it good enough, and then just
But I'm saying that if she has the entire clan down here, then there's no one there to catch me.
this is true. They're gonna be asking why one of our members is gone.
It'll be a quick. If I don't find anything, I come back straight.
You said it was a while to get here, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where are you trying to go?
Oh, just anywhere.
I had thought about that, but I don't think.
Like if
Yeah, I would
like a room.
like could
Right.
we take her hostage.
Let's talk about that.
I don't like that this rat guy is here.
Well, yeah, but
Love
mean-
you, rat guy. You're great. Okay.
and we just and there's a lot of rats. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get you out from the ire of all of these people.
Okay, so we just do the show and hope for the.
Here I come.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh shit.
She walks in, and she's the only one that you really notice walking in. Everyone else that comes in seems to like leak out from the shadows. Like these are a very stealthy, creepy people.
Bunch of leaky people.
You see, it's hard to tell. If you want to do exact numbers, you could do a perception check to try and get like how many vampires are here.
I would love to try.
0 successes.
Oh,
2 successes.
Dose.
None.
less than 20, more than 15.
Oh, that narrows it down.
Mm-hmm. They are a horrific sight to behold. Some of them have trouble even moving. They're so misshapen. Some are massive and clearly very strong. Some look like they could barely lift themselves out of bed in the morning. Well, not that vampires lift themselves out of bed in the morning.
Yeah, they rise out of their coffin.
So it's also starting to smell quite badly in here from these folks.
That was me. I farted.
Oh, you
God
bitch.
damn it.
So Minnie will clap her hands and say, "Is the show ready?"
Yeah.
Yes,
It's ready to go.
It's already.
Take it away.
Will, I guess, steps forward. I don't know how this is laid out towards what would be his audience. Are we kind of surrounded? I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, no, it's theater in the round. You
All
could
right.
say.
Well, he's mostly talking to Minnie or the prince. Right. Well, we have traveled and wandered far to perform here in front of your this beautiful town. We have many aspiring acts amongst us. Up first will be
Boing! Hurry up!
Reevus.
I'm last.
The last is Reevus. Up next is Roisin.
Great yes anding, Mark.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Real helpful.
God damn it.
Up first is Roisin.
Okay.
Up first is
Reevus. Boo! Takes too long.
Fine. Cut all this. I'll go first.
No.
Says me.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So when Roisin's name was mentioned, she wants to emerge from the group of vampires. Like that's part of her act is she snuck in to come back out.
Okay.
So what would I?
That would stealth and dexterity.
Stealth and Dix.
Dix. Yum.
2.
2. Okay. Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
You hear people like,
Yeah, and then she wants to walk out with her hands bound in rope. Question mark? Is that
there is a weird reaction as people see you for the first time. So after Minnie came in, the torches kind of burned brighter so that there's more visibility in this cavern. And when you walk forward, you're used to people really like, oh, she's so pretty, that kind of reaction. This crowd almost universally hisses, and you can feel that like tense agitation, and they start like,
Ooh, as she like picks up her pace a little bit to get to the center quicker. Oh, tough crowd. I am an escape artist. Now watch as ow, my wrists really hurt. And then she wants to like flick them a bit, and then the ropes just fall.
ooh. Yeah, okay, give it a roll.
Sweet. Just one.
Just one? Okay. I mean, it's enough to do it, not with flair, but
Yeah. And then she wants to like look at the audience for like their reaction.
they are avidly watching you like
Like
a predator.
Me and a cheeseburger.
Yes.
Okay.
But like there's this bitter resentment that's almost palpable in the air.
An angry, horny hiss is what we heard earlier.
I don't think horny.
Okay.
No horny.
But the beauty,
Not
right? Because they're all Nosferatu, right? And she's drop dead gorgeous. Okay.
I'm sorry if I've done something to offend you guys. She's gonna start like rubbing her face, and then when her hands pull back down, she wants to be grotesque.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You'll have to burn an Azoth for that or a Pyros for that, right?
Yes, I believe so, because I'm using my bestowment.
Yep.
We got all our pirates
Yeah.
back a while ago, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So describe how this looks, how your face now looks.
So as she was looking at the faces of the audience, she wanted to start picking at the weirdest combination of disformities, I guess, that she kept finding. So it's like one eyeball is bigger than the other, like one eye is not working, or lots of things.
I gotcha.
I guess, yeah.
When you do that, the crowd erupts in cheers. Like they finally drop that bitter resentment. What a surprise! Maybe you're more like us than we thought.
I take that as a compliment. As she like quickly starts rubbing at her face to get it quote unquote off.
And then when you take it back off and become beautiful, they hiss and get a little bit violent again in their energy.
It's fine. I turn away and I walk to our holding area.
Okay.
Hey, Roisin, maybe if you could like put that other face back on, they seem to be a lot more happy and might like the show a little bit more.
Okay, then watch this. And she wants to flick her hair back to them with the same face that she had on before.
Woo!
All right.
And then she turns away and does it again, but her normal face.
All right. So whenever you look at them, just stay ugly
Oh, stay ugly.
just for a little bit till we can get out of here. Up next is our daring acrobat Kestral.
She's gonna take a step forward and tuck her head down for a sec, close her eyes, and I have to roll for it. So let me see if it works. I'm rolling for Mask Medusa.
Oh, yeah.
I only got one success.
That's enough to do it, but not
Okay.
super well.
So I think mainly what it would do is the scarring on her face, the lines through it, instead of looking like shiny and glimmery, they almost look like gaping wounds.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna do the full black eyes.
nice.
Look kind of spooky. And then I feel like I should. Can I roll before I say my tricks to see how
Yes.
well they go?
Yes.
I also don't have anything planned, and I'm not sure what I am going to do. Oh! I only got one success.
Oh.
I'm going in for a character thing, blame it on the fact that I have no aerial
Yeah.
stuff, and so it is all floor tricks. So it's not
Absolutely.
quite as impressive. So it's going to be like a series of flips, balances, handstands, things like that.
Okay.
Her goal is to look like a court jester,
Mm-hmm.
and it's more for entertainment for the prince.
I gotcha.
Do you want me to like throw you for one last trick or something like that?
Yeah, she's fine with that.
Okay, cool. Do you want me to make a strength check?
Yes. And say that in character.
You want me to make a strength check?
No.
I hate you.
I know you do.
She'll go, Reevus, could you give me a hand up?
Yeah, I got you. I'm sorry, Jess. I had to be an ass.
Contractually. It was in his contract.
It wasn't my
That's true.
contract. 5 successes.
Whoa, holy shit. So that you put her up in the air and she sails. Woo! What do you want to do with it?
Oh, that's such a great question. How close to the ceiling do I get?
Oh, you would be able to grasp
Be
it
able
if
to
you
touch
wanted.
it?
Yes. You'd
Am I able to
absolutely-
like hold? So for a sec, it's like
They're stalactites, yeah.
I'm going to hold for just a sec. So it feels like there's a moment where I'm never going to come back down.
Ooh.
And then she's going to kind of like bird dive, like wings.
Ooh. Okay, that's cool. Wait, stalactites are the ceiling ones, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Tight on the ceiling.
Yay. Okay. Beautiful. So you take this graceful dive down, and the crowd goes wild.
And I bow to the prince when I'm done.
Ooh.
All right. Time for the final act of the show. My name is Reevus McCoy, no relation, and I, believe it or not, am our strong man. Yes, that's right. Me, grizzled, old, misshapen, and I take my hat and my wig off.
Oh, shit.
Reevus.
A wig?
Yeah.
We've been over this like 3 times.
This is new to Tristan.
This is
Oh my
why he had to burn his pubes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
remember?
talked about it.
And so I say this last trick will actually involve Her Majesty the Prince herself, if you'll permit it.
Oh, yes, as long as I get to do one.
What does that mean?
Keep going.
So I will saunter over. No, not saunter. I don't saunter. I hobble over to the prince's throne, and I say, all you have to do, Your Majesty, is stay sitting just like you are, and you're about to get just a little bit taller. And so I reach down and I grab the throne from behind and I lift it
thought
up.
you were going to put me on a rack. Okay.
What?
You said I would get taller.
They do the rack torture? Oh, my God.
Wow. Okay, well, thanks for.
She looks down. Is this it?
I'm holding up the stone throne with one hand.
Yeah.
Nosferatu are also wicked strong.
Yeah, they are. Okay, that's true. And then I say, "Oh shit!"
That's-
And then hold on a second, and I motion for Roisin to go and jump on the top of it, doing a handstand. Please,
You mean
That's-
me?
Kestrel.
Kestrel. God damn it! Yes.
You need me to roll again for that?
Do you need me to roll, Jessica?
I don't think so. This isn't. I mean,
Does the stone throne not weigh that much?
It does.
You rolled a 5.
You rolled a 5 earlier. and I was planning to let it
Well,
ride.
if I had known you were gonna let me keep that, I'd have used my pyros.
Oh
and rolled
my
even
god.
higher.
Wait, I get to re-roll 9s because it's a out of combat dexterity. Oh my god.
She good.
Okay.
Holy
So
Damn.
7 successes. So she sees that this is absolutely flopping. So it becomes part 2 of the me show. I'm going to look at Rat Man and I could say, could I borrow some rats?
He, for the first time, other than this weird, creepy look on his face, he looks a little excited.
And I nod and
Yes.
smile. So I'm basically going to ride in on a sea of rats.
She's
And
embraced them at this point.
Yeah, I have. They're my buds. And I'm going to have them like give the little immediate push. I'm going to launch myself up onto the top of the throne
Awesome.
in a 1-arm handstand.
Awesome.
And there is a rat on my foot up in the air. And he's doing the little like arms up.
Ratatouille.
Little
but
jazz
like
hands.
World of Darkness
Raccoonie.
style. Raccoonie. World of Darkness style. Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay. Oh my! Is it my turn?
I gently set the throne down.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
climb down.
It is your turn.
Oh,
I'm going to slaughter
you
one
sure?
of you. Do it.
are you ready?
I don't think I could ever be ready for whatever you're going to show us.
I'm so excited personally.
I'm OOC excited and terrified.
Yeah, yes.
I will say, though, this is the first time I think I've actually been, like, scared.
Yeah.
No, I've got rats.
Francie feels invulnerable right now.
Feel incredible.
She is going to jump from the throne in the air. She's not going to, she's going to have you keep holding it up. She stands up on the throne and she jumps into the air, and she has both of her hands clenched in fists above her head. And as she slams her body into the ground, the earth under your feet starts to shake and tremble. And this gaping chasm underneath starts to form as these little pebbles start to fall from the cavern. And Neil starts to hiss and make some chattering sounds, so the rats all come back to be a little more protected. And you all make a dexterity, I guess, check to see, or athletics. Dexterity athletics check to see if you stay on your feet.
I'm gonna burn a will.
Let's see if I stay on my one hand.
Yeah.
I succeeded.
Oh, I succeeded.
I got a 3.
I got nothing.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I just needed a 1 to succeed, right? Ha ha ha.
I'm checking now.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll save the rest of you losers. I knew when I swapped out my dice right before we started this episode that I was doing good stuff.
Getting some of that
7.
good juju. Holy fuck.
I'm alive.
You got 7?
I got 7. So I closed your fucking chasm.
You need to beat a 3.
I got a 3.
Nope.
Yeah, we didn't.
So the two of you lose your footing and fall over. And at that, the prince raises her hands over her head triumphantly. You can see scarred on the ground are these little fist prints from where she impacted. And she says, "Lose your footing, lose a piece." And the vampires closest to you start to mob you. And they start latching on to you.
Can I try to rip one of them off the ground before they get to them?
Yes, you can.
With my 7, or do I need to roll something?
You're going to have to roll something else. You're going to have to roll dexterity. Dexterity athletics to try and get there.
Also, I'd like to say that the past 2 times I've gotten a 7 out of 7 pool.
That is insane and amazing. That's how you manage to stay up there with
I'm a
one hand.
I'm a god.
I'm not a god when it comes to you fools. I got nothing on that. Y'all are on your own. I'm a self-proclaimed god.
So each of you, I think what happens is, just like those rats swarmed you before, it's how these creatures drag and crawl and just go after you, and they bite wherever they get closest to.
Are we not able to try to do anything about this, or are we just disabled?
So you have a turn of them. They're actually quite quick for how misshapen they are. You have a turn where you get bitten for 2 lethal damage. Oh. And then you can do something if you want to.
Yeah, okay. What cross thing did we decide is lethal? Is that 2 X's?
1 X is lethal. Bashing is 1 / lethal is 2. Asterisk basically is aggravating.
An asterisk is what it takes to kill us for.
Yes.
We are hard to kill.
You are. Prometheans are.
Thank God, because we make mistakes. Actually, I have rarely been injured in this game.
I think this is the first time.
That Roisin's been injured?
Yeah, just
Reevus
rub it
has
in.
almost died.
Yeah, Reevus keeps...
Will also was in bad shape for a while.
Yes.
I think I was injured like once, and I only had 1 slash.
So Minnie starts laughing merrily as these things go up to bite you. They're not, I mean, it's super creepy, and it's mostly they crawled and drug themselves to you to bite. And then just as soon as you feel that horrible, like, biting pain through your body and feel the sensation of being fed on, of being a food supply, almost as quickly as it kind of hits you what's happening. Minnie claps, and then they remove themselves from you, licking their lips.
I thought we had a turn to do.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. I just wanted to make sure you knew that Minnie was going to stop them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So we don't have to fight back
Yep.
or anything.
So, if you want to attack now, be my guest. Totally worthwhile. But I'm saying in the span of that one turn, that very short interval, that's all she was going to allow them to do.
No, I wasn't planning on attacking, but
Yeah, I don't think we could beat this many.
no. No.
We have to talk our way out, or
All right. So then what do you want to do? The two of you are laying on the ground, bleeding, covered in bite marks.
I thought we could. Our payment was our life and our limbs.
And you have both. You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm going to go over to Roisin and try to help him up. Right. So we had done our show and you had an excellent conclusion, better than really we've done any of our
incredible.
shows.
Yes.
So what now?
Well, I did promise you could leave with your life and your limbs, but I have a couple of questions first. You all are welcome for the show. You can get back to your business now. The labs are waiting for you. And they all kind of file out. Neil, of course, stays. He's got a couple of rats in his lap and he's like petting them absentmindedly.
Oh.
So you are Prometheans, aren't you?
Not a lot of people know that.
Do my accent.
I did. I was looking at you and not a lot of people know that word.
Oh, I make it my business. She sits down and like brushes off her skirt. I make it my business to know more about other supernaturals.
And you're a Nosferatu?
Nosferatu.
Kestral, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Not Nosferatu?
No fufu. Not quite.
No frou-frou?
No fufu.
Do you guys have you guys been here since the beginning?
What do you mean?
Well, like since the town founded.
No.
Okay. Have you guys been here since 1920?
We're pretty new here.
1921, 1922, 1920.
like as in a couple of months now?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, why this town?
Why this town? Well, it's close to the ocean. That was a necessity. It's close to the ocean and it's a dying town, so not a lot of people visit and grow suspicious. And there's these lovely tunnels that were built decades ago that we can utilize. We can't exactly, she taps her mask, go out in public, you see.
You need the ocean for your labs?
Maybe.
You said you had questions for us?
I do. What is it like being without a soul?
I bet pretty similar to what it's like to not be able to really live life among the living.
You're an undead, aren't you? That means you don't have a soul either.
Oh, no, we do.
Is it on you right now?
Are you going to try to take it?
I'm just curious as to what they look like.
I don't know what they look like either.
Then how do you know you got one?
Oh, I never thought about it like that.
I'm really pulling all the stops.
A certainty that I belong. So you all are from Temptation?
Well, yeah.
That's fascinating. How is the supernatural haven?
Well, I wasn't there for long, so I would say fine.
I had a fine time.
Do they house a lot of Prometheans? She starts swinging her legs.
Not that I know of.
I don't know what else they do. They don't really tell us, everything they got going on.
But they kind of put all of us together in the circus and then went, go have fun.
Yeah,
find a soul."
guys, it's. I think she gets it.
Is this because you can't stay in the same place very long?
Maybe not.
I think it's because I'm good at circuses.
What do you mean?
You are very good at circuses. I really liked your act.
Thank
the
you.
handstand with the rat was so good.
I know. I really like the rats. I think they are a nice touch.
What do you mean can't stay in one place for too long?
I mean, you can't stay in one place for too long, right?
Well, I was just told we always travel.
The natural world rejects you. You're not, I mean, nothing about this world wants you to be here.
But we people have tried to help us get our souls, though.
That's so nice. I bet you were only around them for a short time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
We have been around We have been around our mother for a while.
Yeah? What kind of supernatural is he? Is he also a Promethean?
No.
I don't know.
guys, I think.
I'll just kind of like nudge Will a little bit. Just like maybe just like tap his shoe with my shoe. Not trying to like touch Will. Just like
Reevus, UK?
What else do you want from us?
What is your relationship with... Oh, would you know his name?
God. It's not good.
Huh?
Well, I was just curious if you would know his name.
His name?
You mean
name?
Who?
our mom?
No. I've only ever met one other Promethean in my life. He's here.
Are you talking about the one who found me?
Yes. I assume so. He refuses to talk about you a lot. He just told us to leave you alone. So I was really glad when you kept your footing.
Sorry, you know him?
Mm-hmm.
Why? How long? When?
What do you mean?
Well, how long have you known him? Why did you know him? How long?
Well, why don't you answer those questions for me and then maybe I'll answer.
Promise?
I pinky swear.
Well, I
She
mean,
puts her pinky out.
We're gonna die here.
he'll.
It doesn't count if you have gloves on.
Yeah, Will, take your gloves off.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You can borrow my pinky.
I want to pinky swear with... What's his name?
What is your name? Ryan? No.
I think it's Brian.
My name is Will.
Will,
Okay, but if
pinky swear.
if you get hurt, well, you won't hurt us, right?
If I get hurt, are you planning to hurt me?
No, not on purpose.
On accident?
Maybe,
Well, then how can I promise I won't have an accident?
but you can avoid this accident.
Pinky
by-
swear.
I think what Will's trying to say here is that
I don't care.
Why don't you just let
Will's
her
gonna
do
take
it?
the
Will?
glove off.
Do it, Will.
Wait, ask the rat man. You trust him, right?
Ask him what?
Why you shouldn't do that?
Will shakily.
She looks over at him and he nods like it's gonna hurt. And her smile grows wider
she's a sadist
Beyond the mask.
fucking-
or a masochist.
and
Whatever.
she grabs your pinky with hers. And you feel some kind of current over your skin. And then her hand clenches and your pinky snaps.
Oh,
Don't worry.
Oh,
Wait, no. Tristan doesn't have pinkies.
she
Oh,
like
wait, shit.
she dropped
Wait. I don't have pinkies.
Oh my god.
he doesn't have pinky.
So the whole time
We're
he's
gonna do a
going.
bit of a time jump.
He's going. You can't.
Okay.
swear.
You're not
Yeah.
gonna ring finger swear.
We'll jump. Well, can we jump back to that? I guess.
Oh, I kind of like having that in. It's
Oh no. I think that. Yeah. Okay.
But it needs to be. He pulls off the glove, and there's not.
and
Yeah, there's no pinky. He's like, well, I mean, I guess he's another reason I completely overlooked and forgot.
here. We'll ring finger. It'll count the same.
Oh, okay.
So she does it, and as she holds your ring finger with her pinky, and you feel that current, she tenses and starts to growl, and your finger snaps as hers clenches.
You broke his finger. He only had a couple.
I didn't mean to. It was reflex.
That's why we warned you.
Yeah, you said you weren't supposed to hurt him.
I didn't mean to. It was a reflex. I tightened.
But you hurt him.
It's fascinating.
He's holding his finger, kind of looking at her. Can I put my gloves back on?
She just is staring at you. Like her eyes are wide and her mouth is kind of agape behind her mask.
Right. So I've met him when I woke up. How long have you known him?
A couple of months.
Are you scared of him?
No.
Then why would you listen to him?
She looks mischievous, like her fangs flash behind her gray lips. We have a vested interest.
In?
Each other.
Interesting. Okay. All right, I believe it's your turn for a question.
Are you fond of him?
Yeah.
Do you hurt everything you touch?
Yeah.
Have you always been like that?
Yeah.
Do you know why?
These are a lot of questions, Will. You don't have to answer them.
Shut up.
Does a pinky swear count if you break the pinky?
Yes.
What happened to the field? Why was there a lot of blood there?
An accident.
With him?
He was not there.
Does he talk with you often?
Yes. As I said, we have a vested interest. We work together. Can I carve up your face, Roisin?
What? Carve up my
I really, really want to carve up your face.
No.
Do you know if Prometheans can turn into vampires?
How do you change into a vampire?
Oh, I can't tell you,
Then
but I could show you.
They cannot. It makes all their limbs fall off, and you said we'd leave here with limbs, so...
And I trust Kestral. She knows what she's talking about.
And Jessica doesn't like multiclassing.
Oh, she's smiling.
Can I have some of your blood?
We don't have blood.
Wait, do we, actually?
We have a version of it.
We have
kind
It's a
of.
version. It's like a thick ichor because you don't have like a heartbeat and working, but it's like a thick ooze.
Would you want to give us some of your blood?
She, like, her eyes light up and she leans back. I think that is a perfectly fair trade.
Guys, I don't know what this would do. I'm just saying shit.
It can do a lot of shit. Right. What? And if I did decline,
Well, I can't touch you.
why?
As I said, he told us to leave you alone.
Okay, but he also did say to like, kind of not do things like that.
Things like what?
Give parts of me away.
He told you not to give parts of you away?
He had said you need to be careful with what you give.
And you are being careful. Well, he's working with me. I get his blood.
Maybe
This is,
we should ask him first.
You need his permission?
but he might have a good idea.
Or his advice.
No, I don't need his permission. If we make the blood trade, do we then get to leave?
Yes.
Pinky promise?
Oh, I can pinky promise. Would you like?
Not me. Can we just add it to the promise that's already been made?
No.
Double up.
Yes. I get to decide how much.
And I give you the same amount in return.
All right.
Done. And she sticks out her hand.
Which we'll put the glove back on at this point, and I'll shake her hand.
As you do that, she grabs your hand and with her other taloned hand cuts along your sleeve and grabs your bare skin
Why, yes, bitch. Okay.
and tightens her grip
Ow! Ow!
around
Ow!
your hand. Oh,
Ow! 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 Please stop! Please stop!
sorry. Fascinating. Neil, take that down, would you? And he pulls out a notebook. Here's a vial. She pulls out from one of her pockets in her skirt.
Of her blood?
No, of
Just
an
a
empty
vial.
for you to put yours in.
Yeah, but that wasn't part of our deal.
What?
You grabbing me like that?
Was that did you say not to grab you?
Well, that's
Does it hurt you?
no, but
Well, then what's the problem?
Reevus, can I see your really big knife?
Okay.
Yeah, he'll I guess poke one of his fingers and just start trying to get some blood out. He's not gonna give her a lot.
Okay. She'll give you the exact same. She watches you. She pulls out another vial and she does the exact same thing and gives you the exact same amount of hers.
All right, perfect.
She'll take the vial. And then she'll kind of look over at you. She holds Roshan's gaze for a minute and then she brings one of her talons to her own cheek and draws a line and blood wells up under her fingernail.
Thought she was wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it would be because you could still see her mouth. So it would be lower cheek into jaw.
So she cuts her own face while
Yes.
looking at me. Roshi's gonna like scrunch up her face like, what the fuck?
See you later. Neil, would you please show them out? And she looks very thoughtful up at the ceiling as she hums and leaves the cavern. And Neil slowly stands up without saying anything, makes a chittering noise, and the rats swarm you once again. It takes some time, but eventually you find yourselves back in the antique shop.
I'm assuming we were also blinded.
Oh, of course.
No Neil when we're unblinded.
Nope. Just the leftover remnants of rats running back.
Goodbye, Ratman.
All right, time to continue the original mission. What is this mirror?
Forget about all that shit. This mirror.
And that's where we're going to end off, actually.
Oh,
So, ba-ba-ba.
So next episode, we're firebombing this motherfucker, right?
Guys, please remember.